Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 17 of my Rags to Riches Realm of Magic edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I did say at the end of the last part that we were going to travel so that we can essentially get this this completed here. So we are going to travel with them now, and then we'll hopefully come back and be able to have that sale. Of course, we're not going to do that over on the Realm of Magic in the Magic HQ because we had no luck with that. So we're going to take her here, and we are going to travel to the Magic Realm with each other, and I'll be back when they get there. So we are here, and we should have had that complete for all of them. We have indeed. So while we're here, why don't we have them take a look through here and search for those tomes, and maybe we will try and see if we can... I'm looking at... Can we see what's in the... My frogs are still there, so I could take them. And even though we might have to, put them out individually, at least we would get the money. See, I can't do that, but I think I can, see, I was able to drag them into our inventory, so we haven't lost the money. I couldn't remember if I had taken them or not. And I had the suggestion to try and burglarize the table, so we may as well try and see whether we have any luck. But all I'll have them do is searching first before we do anything else with that. Now, where is everybody? They all are outside. They were all outside, and they're all coming in. So I want you to come here and not ask for help with homework. It's not really that important yet. I want you to ask to teach Untamed Magic. And Angelina, why don't you ask to teach Practical Magic? Now, I cannot remember what Benji got for his traits. Let's take a look in here. His perks, I should say. So he did get the magical discount. So I should take him over and see what is available. Oh, Aurora learnt a new spell. Chilio. Oh, and we learnt Coffee Pesto. Perfect. So we're going to have magic. We're going to ask to teach a potion recipe. And... we may as well do the same. That's a really, really good one to know. Here, we're going to magic. Ask to teach... Oh, look at this. We should have him teach the ultimate practical spell. And I'll look and see, because he seems to be done. And ask to teach practical magic. And we may as well ask to teach that potion recipe. Let's take a look. He found a Tome of Good Fortune, which we will just sell immediately because it's not really going to do us much good at all. Angelina, you're not heading over there, my dear. Why don't you ask to teach some magic yourself? You can ask to teach that Untamed Magic and ask to teach the potion recipe. And Aurora, why don't you come search for tomes? You still have to ask to teach that potion recipe. So you might interfere with Angelina being able to do it. So here's Benji asking. So let's see what this ultimate... So she got the potion of purging. And we got so he can make other sims into spellcasters now. So that's good. And he learned Herbio. Which I think looks after plants, if I remember correctly. Yes. And he learned another potion. And the thing is, because they actually fix the potions and they have value, so we get a little bit of when we learned these. That's worth 11. So it says made by her, but it's just because she learned it. I can't say they're worth very much, so I still don't think they're really a really good way to make money, especially when you consider if you actually made it and the ingredients that had to go into it, even though you get ×4. I mean, of course, if you have the thing where you get the ingredients back, then it's not as bad. And especially if you go up further and you get ×8 in them. I think there's the one where you get it doubled, which we'll work on. But it doesn't really seem worth it to me, I have to say. Especially if you get 50, but usually when they sell them, they're really expensive. So she learned Inferniate. So why don't you come here and why don't you learn if she's done, hopefully she is. We'll teach, ask for that Untamed Magic. And he's going to take a bit to go and come back anyways. Let's keep an eye on that. Yeah, the fun is not very good. Have you finished that with him? Or are you still working with him? Well, let's try and see if you can scrubberoo yourself now. It's been we have a little bit of a time has passed, and she does have points that she got. She must have leveled up right near the end of the last point. Oh, we learned de-deathify. Very good. So she can come here and she can learn. See, she hasn't actually read her books yet, so she can't take that one right now. But she could go that they're extra tasty and have an additional spell benefit. May as well get that one for her. And the spectral reach one. And we may as well she can now experiment because we don't have to worry about everything resetting. Because I was trying to take it slow with the girls because they have the bloodline trait, and there was an issue that if you maxed it would like reset them and all sorts of bad things that we didn't want to happen to them. But now that's been fixed, or it's supposed to be fixed, so we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. So where is Simon? Is he downstairs like he often goes downstairs? Let's see. Well, she's down here, so we'll go talk to... I would actually like Benji to go, because we can learn the ultimate mischief skill, too. We'll ask to teach the ultimate mischief spell. Then we'll ask to teach the potion recipe, and we'll also ask to teach the mischief magic. So we'll get all of those done. And there is Simon coming down the stairs. So we'll have her go here. She may be coming down because she's probably heading towards possibly a violin, but I have a few violins in the place, so I don't know which one she was trying to head towards. But now that he's actually down here, not on the stairs, I'm going to actually come over here and we'll ask to teach a potion recipe. And then we'll also ask just to teach ask for some magical training. That's what I mean to say. So we'll do that. So let's see what this ultimate. So he discovered Strangify and Potion of Immortality, which I'm not sure if that works. I think I've heard there were issues and I don't remember reading if that got fixed or not. But let's see what it's worth, because we could maybe sell it. That's Masterful Insults is worth 40. Where's the other one? It's not showing as new. I'm in the wrong inventory. That's why she just got that one. So let's look at his inventory. It's only worth 60. I can't say that's worth a lot. So we can breed our whirly flower frogs. So we're going to breed them together across all of them. And breed that. And then breed that. There we go. What time is it? It's 1 a.m. We want to be home because we want our plants to grow. So I think he's kind of gone to everybody and got what he can. And I don't know about the girls, if they have. So the only reason I want to check is because, well, I'm going to have him go over and try and see. So we have potion recipe and mischief magic. So we'll do that. And Angelina, you're in the process of trying to learn those things. So we'll do that. And before we go, we're going to see if he can burglariate this table. Magic? No, he can't. He can only inferniate it, unfortunately. He could try and burglariate one of these. Yeah, but that one's glitched. It's just not. I mean, I could try editing the lot and getting rid of this and then putting it back in. I mean, can we burglariate that? Yeah, we can. Because it's saying spells, that's why. So this thing is just glitched. Can we burglariate this? Nope, only can infernate it. Because these two are normally portable. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Could we burglariate this? So we get a stove? That might be something to consider. And there will be no stove at Magic HQ. Can we burglarate? Not that we need it because we already did it. No, we can't burglarate that. That's not possible. Can we burglarate this? Yeah, because there's two, so I expect it's coming up. Yep, we can. What can we burglarize? Can we burglarize? Probably we can't burglarize this. But let's see. Magic. Spells. Oh, we can. We can burglarize the... I don't feel like I should burglarize that because I actually placed that. And the same with the monkey bars. I placed that on the lot, so I don't really feel like I can do that. That seems kind of cheaty. So, but I don't mind taking something that was like here. But then I kind of feel like I need to replace it. Why is there only one bookshelf here? What is this? Oh, it's an upgrade part. That's just like hanging there. I think there used to be another bookshelf there. I think there needs to be one put back. I think if I burglarized it, I might return it. So, like, edit the lot and put it back. So, let's see whether he has any luck burglarizing that. Oh, he got caught. Got caught. Oh, but he did steal it. He got caught, but he got it. I think the last time he didn't get it. I think he didn't have any luck. I don't know if he didn't get caught, but he didn't have any luck. So, okay, well, we got a big bookcase, which we'll probably just sell. So we're going to come over here, and we probably don't need anything from there, but we could look at the brooms and crystals, because we do need a crystal, and I want to look at the potion ingredients and see, because we get 50% off with him now. Yay. Very good. So what do we... Oh, I missed that, so I'm going to do that one again. And I won't check. I was just curious if he'd done anything. He's done 5 of 10 of those activities. So we have a dragon fruit. So we are going to definitely get that dragon fruit. I think we were looking for obtainium. So we're going to get a couple of those. We're going to get a potato. And we maybe get 2 potatoes because then we can use it right away. The spotted dirt frog is used for a potion. So we'll buy that, and I don't know that we have that, and we have enough apples, and we have enough angelfish, so we're not. That's a lot of money, but then most of that's that dragon fruit at 625, and that's 687. That's a lot. We're going to spend it anyways, because we can take that dragon fruit and plant it, and we could even maybe copy-pasto it, but I think I'd rather plant it, and then maybe try and copy-pasto something that we harvest instead. So, unfortunately, we don't have the citrine, which I really, 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 really want here, but I saw the ruby. I know, well, all of these are going to be used in things, and we already have turquoise, and let me take a look and see what the diamond is used for. Well, this isn't very much, so we'll get a turquoise, and the diamond was used, I think, for the potion of rejuvenation, or the one that stops aging. I think the one that stops aging, that I don't really get, the immortality, possibly. I looked at it, and then I was like, okay, can't be bothered. And then I forgot. So there, we got our things from the store that we want to go back and plant them. Have the girls finished with she is getting her training. She is learning something. And then what could you do? Why don't you do some practice some... Let's actually take a look at his spell book. Open his spell book. So he has 1 more untamed magic. He's finished his practical, so there's no point studying that. And 2 mischief. So we'll work on untamed magic when we're going to practice right now. So he's actually learned almost all of the spells. So we're going to practice untamed magic and see whether, well, while they're doing their thing, we'll do that with him. And the spotted dirt, of course, I just got... for so Aurora learnt her spell, and you know what, why don't you come here and search for tomes while we're waiting for the other 2, and then you know what, when you finish yours, if we're still going to be here depending on the time, you can do the same thing. But it really does depend, because I need to keep an eye on that clock, because I want them home before 5 a.m. if I can help it. So we had a successful holiday, though, of course, the downside of going back home for the 5 a.m. is we're going to have to travel again. But we will just have to do that. Has enough time. Those aren't our frogs. But we can't. Not enough time has passed. We can't breed the frogs anyway. So that's not why. Just too soon. Who has our frogs? Angelina, does actually Benji have our actual frogs? Yes, he does. Just can't breed them yet. So, are you going to learn anything for us, Benji? Yes, you can only eat it. I think it would have to be in the world to copy paste stone. How's your little ball? It's okay. Are you gonna learn something? Well, we already have that. So Aurora, why don't you just sell that? We'll see what it's worth. It's not worth very much. So we'll just keep it there. If we lose it, we lose it. I'm more doing that as an experiment. And she can do whatever she wants. I guess she could learn, but I don't really want to start anyone else doing anything. So she's still getting that training. She learned that was 40. This is worth 25. Like, really, they're not worth very much, I have to say. But, you know, it's 40 times 4, so it'd be 160. But still, like I said, I don't think, even though they fixed it, it doesn't seem very fixed. Because it seems really ridiculously low how much they're worth. So it's now 3:15. Have you finished, Angelina? Almost done. Almost done. So you're gonna go search like I asked you to do, and as soon as she's finished, if that either when she's finished or it's like 4:30ish, then we'll go home, whichever happens first, so that they get home. So she found an orb of the Sixam Owl. So we are gonna take them home. I'll be back when they get there. So they're home now, and she's got, so I think I'll probably let's take a look at hers. I had an issue once with this, which may not be the case anymore, but I don't know that I want to take a chance. So we'll just come and put it for now on display. And why don't you, since you're more my nature person, why don't you come and tend that table so that we can try and sell them. And let's get these frogs from Benji's inventory. And here we go. So we can actually place them, but I still can't sell them. But we can, I don't have to have him place them individually in the world. I can actually place them. So I'm going to take them. And I'm going to go into build mode. And I'm going to just sell them all. So that we get the money for, you know, what was rightfully theirs. Luckily, we were able to recover it. So there, we got all that money back. So now they have 8,000. Oh, we should look. When I was in there, I should have looked in the inventory at our bookcase. That is worth the 1,975 simoleons. But unfortunately, we don't have a retail store. So I don't know if you could sell it anyways at a retail store. But the price of having to set up a retail store is not worth it. And actually, you only can make at most 100% markup at a retail store, which is why I usually like to use the yard sale table, or if I have paintings, the street gallery. Though of course you can't sell as much in those things. You do have more things you can sell in a retail store. So we're gonna sell that and make some more money because we already have our little cheap bookcase, so we don't need it. And we can put our little we can put that there. So we got that. And why don't you come here and why don't you cloud gaze, if I can find it, or just eat that pizza that was in the fridge, whatever. Oh, is he coming over here and making mac and cheese? I didn't tell you to make mac and cheese, my boy, but I guess you're making it, and I can't imagine. We'll see how it turns out. You could have deliciosoed a meal. You didn't need to make mac and cheese. We really need to get these planted. This dragon fruit. And there we have some roses. Yay! And we should plant this potato. And I think that was all that I bought that was different that they had there. And everything else we already had, so I didn't buy it. So you're tending the table, but we're not actually having a yard sale. So we need to make sure our prices are still marked up. We're going to start that yard sale. And make sure that the doors are still locked. Yep. Good. Good. So how is your mac and cheese that I didn't tell you to make going to turn out? I guess they don't really need a stove. And he's only level 1 of cooking. So he's not very good at all. And this is not a club activity. So I don't think it's going to turn out excellent. I don't even know if it turned out excellent if it would count for this. But we're putting it on this aspiration just in case. And let's see. Are you finished? Not quite. I'm kind of expecting not very good results out of this. Yep. There was pizza. You could have got pizza. Oh, look, she went and sat down and ate her pizza. She didn't actually stand in front of the fridge, which a lot of them. Oh, well, I think it was a dud. No, it was excellent. Didn't count. But you did really well there, Benji. You made excellent mac and cheese. We can't use the the cauldron unless we empty it. It never spoils if it's in there, but what was that? Oh, that must have been from the Penny Pixies thing. So why don't you come out here and plant these? Plant our garden. And why don't you come ask for gardening tips and check those pockets for seeds? And I would think enough time has passed that we could probably breed the frogs again. Breed that. Yay. So we can. And then again. And we have to travel again. Maybe we'll travel somewhere. Maybe we'll go to the bar in the world and check it out instead. Benji, I guess we're going to just have you grab all servings. And I know it'll never spoil there, but we can also can't use our thing. So we're going to take this and we're going to put that in the fridge, and it's going to be good for quite a long time since it's there. You need to scrubberoo yourself, my boy. Where are you? You're right where I left you. So we're going to come here and magic. Spells. Okay, so this actually is pretty good, this transportalate, because you can take other people with you with that. That's the Homordial one does that one. So you're going to come and scrubberoo yourself, and then, you know what? Let's start this club gathering because it's probably closed and not going right now. And then you may as well just eat your pepperoni pizza. Eat your pizza. And you are reading. Oh, we should put you back on your knowledge aspiration and hope that that counts for that. That last book, because once you get that, then you can get the knowledge perk. You're still embarrassed. How much longer are you embarrassed for? 2 more hours. Oh my goodness. But, oh well. They at least have made some money. We got our frogs back. We managed to sell them just, through the household inventory. We sold that pretty valuable bookcase, so that was good. And so they're doing reasonably well, all things considered. Let's see whether this is still worth the same. It is worth 300. We'll see. But we are going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.